Hey guys, Tomboy601, and today, as has become tradition on this channel, it's time to say goodbye to Schors. As I rank up through the ranks and I finish off ships, I like making these final send-off videos of what was my last match in the ship before it became a wasted XP ship, a ship that XP is no longer going towards ranking towards the next ship, but instead a ship that you would play just for fun. So in this case, this is the final battle in the Schors, and this becomes my opportunity to be able to, talk about these ships. As far as commander goes, we're running Kuznetsov. I think the most important thing I realized with Schors, and where it wasn't clicking with me, this ship, until I got a little bit further in, is EOP. I feel like is a must on this ship. Even though you have a higher fire chance without it, I think you just get so many shatters if you don't use EOP that you just need it if you want to be able to consistently do damage. I was not having a good time with this ship at all until I started using EOP. Once I switched over to EOP, started to love it. Anyways, we got a couple shots in on the Gnides now. Got a fire started on him. Algiers looks like he's deciding to run broadside. And this is the beauty of this ship. AP is absolutely nasty if you can get it right. Unlike the American ships, both the American and the Russian cruisers, the light cruisers, are essentially HE spammers, but the difference is in the ballistics of the guns. The American ones, very lofty, they high arc over islands. The Russian ones have very flat trajectories, meaning when you're at medium range, the AP is absolutely disgusting. The flat trajectories means you can absolutely just punch straight through the side armor of cruisers, and that's exactly what we just saw right there. What this does mean, though, as far as a trade-off goes, is you need to stay at range, and that's where the trouble can come with these Russian cruisers. Is they are very, very thin when it comes to armor, and you will most likely get citadel, and it can absolutely kill you. You will just watch your health get deleted, and you'll get deleted if you make a mistake. Anyways, we got rid of that Algiers. Ganai's now looking like he's interested in using our torps. The thing we share with our destroyer counterparts is ultra short range torpedoes. They are only a last line of defense. In this case, we're going to be able to use this island to kind of push in, but Ganais now has taken enough hits where he's about to go down just from other torpedoes and other ships. But with us doing that here on Shards, we spawned mid, and we won our mid. The destroyer that spawned within that Akatsuki decided that he was going to sail right past everyone and push to try to go and kill our aircraft carrier. So as he's doing that, we're going to go ahead, take this cap. As always, we got to play that objective, right? We've cleared the cap. We need to get the points flowing in our direction. Our team has taken C. Their side chose not to really push in to C. They've kind of ceded that cap. The only one that it's really contesting is going to be A down there, because as we can see, it is one lone cruiser, and that's kind of where we are going to go. Of course, we could assist that other cruiser in hunting down the Akatsuki. We know where the Akatsuki is going. He's definitely going to try to push in order to take out our aircraft carrier. But once we kind of look over at what he is, he's in Indianapolis. Massive radar. Like, what we can bring to the match is the fact that we are a very long range ship with a medium range sonar. Well, Indianapolis is a long range ship with a long range sonar. We really don't need to assist. We can go ahead and kind of move ourselves around this island, and that's just what we're going to do. Use the cover of the island to keep us at range, because for us, for the Russian cruisers, range is our best defense. We don't have armor, so we need as much time as possible to perform some sort of evasive maneuvers to attempt to dodge some of the shells coming our way, because if we fail to dodge, we end up taking massive hits. We can see our friendly ship, I believe it's a Miyoko out there, is struggling currently against the Helena and what is going to be one more ship, but we can go ahead and start chipping away. We have that AP loaded, as we talked about earlier. really good AP penetration when we are at range and we know we can go ahead and do the damage. Might as well load the AP. If we start seeing the shatters, we'll flip over to HE because the HE is also very effective with this ship, especially with EOP, meaning you're going to be able to punch through a lot with this ship. And as we can see, Helena is about to go down. Teammate finishes them off, and we are now sailing towards the A to continue to support our teammate. We kind of flip over to the other side just to check out what's going on. The Schors has incredible range, 17.4 kilometers with this build. And as you can see, we're covering, what, 2/3 of the map? If you play mid, you'll cover every single objective on this map. Like, the range of this ship is incredible. Sadly, that is a double-sided sword. It is a blessing and a curse because, of course, when you fire, anything that can see you will be able to spot you back at 17.4 kilometers, which means when you fire, if there is any sort of line of sight on a ship that you may not even be targeting that's halfway across the map, well, it's going to spot you, you're going to be spotted, and then you're going to have to start taking some evasive maneuvers. Mutsu concentrating on our teammate. We're going to go ahead and start farming the HE off him. Get a fire there. That's exactly what we want to do. Even with the decreased the fire chance, we still are able to do fairly good damage with the HE. And it's at this point I realize our teammate is actually down. The blue I kind of see in the corner of my eye is just the plane he was able to leave up before his untimely demise. And this right here, you will see the kind of hit you can end up taking in the Schors as we come in, and 4 hits is half our health. There is not the ability to really defend yourself with armor in this ship. It is much more stay at range, pray for the dodge. Akatsuki at long range gets spotted. We go ahead, let off a couple shots there. Sadly, Akatsuki takes down our Indianapolis, but our Indianapolis is able to take down the Akatsuki, rendering our aircraft carrier safe for the remainder of the game. Mutsu is doing what he can. He's playing the game smart. He knows he can go ahead, hide behind this island, and cap A. At this point, their team does not have any sort of presence on the map. They don't have a command post or a capture point. Sorry, not command post, but a capture point to start to tick up, and they are dangerously low on points to the point where we could take out a couple of their ships and end the game prematurely. For us, though, we're going to go ahead and kind of push on in. There's not much we can really do else here. We can hope that our teammate goes ahead and sends out planes towards us, because presumably their last cruiser is going to be sticking near their aircraft carrier, and if he does that, their aircraft carrier is going to have much superior defense compared to this lone battleship. But we can only hope we can kind of see it. And this is where we're going to go ahead and attempt to hold our fire, because we know he's concentrating. He's ready to go. He's ready to go ahead and fire at us. We're going to wait until we get almost behind this island. Fire at him then. Try to get a little bit of damage and hope for our team to kind of pull on this way, because at this point in open water, that Mutsu will absolutely nuke us if he has the chance. So right as we're about to start going behind this island, we see he is completely aimed in the wrong direction, or at least the majority of his cannons were, and we're going to go ahead and start using that HE, start angling out, try to go ahead and prevent as much damage as possible. Sadly, we do take a couple of overpens there, and that's kind of what your best case scenario is in the Schors, is going to be taking the overpens and not having it hit the Citadel. If the ship has too much plunging fire inbound on it, it is absolutely a danger to you. And right now what we're doing is we're kind of trying to take it slow, seeing if he's going to go ahead and push into us, because of course we still have those torps. We have enough to kind of make a last-ditch suicide torp run if we really want to, just because at this point the game is all but won for our team. We want him to kind of push in, and what we'll go ahead and do soon up here is one of my other favorite tricks with the Schors is when you know there's someone on the other side of an island, go ahead and pop that radar. You have it. It's going to be able to go through the island. If you need an idea of a ship's heading, absolutely go ahead and pop it. At this point in the match, we really have no other use for it. and sadly he is just outside of the range, but as we come on closer to him, we will be able to pick him up and get an idea of where exactly he is. He is sailing what is now going to be broadside to us, and at this point we'll go ahead and I think we switch to AP. I'm not sure exactly when. We may start off with HE and then see that he is absolutely broadside to us and start using that AP. Once again, the AP absolutely deadly on this, and the HE nothing to really laugh out as well. We see he is flat broadside. We switch over to AP. HE first salvo did pretty decent. We're gonna go ahead and start to try to dodge. He takes half of what is remaining of our health, and now we just have the amount of time until he reloads for us to be able to take him out. If we don't take him out, well, we can all but bet we are going to be sunk to the bottom. We are getting really good salvos out of this. We just have to make sure we aim up into the superstructure and into the upper belt. At the lower part of the belt, we don't seem to be doing the damage that we would like. We are kind of shattering at that. His shots go out, our shots go out. We end up wiping him. He leaves us down to just 3,000 hit points, and that will be the end of the match for us. We end up walking out on top of the team for this one, which, hey, we can't, it's not too bad. But yeah, guys, if you liked the video, that's the Schchors. What do you guys think? Are you fans of the Schchors, of the Russian ships? Let me know down in the comments below. As always, guys, if you liked the video, go ahead, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. See ya.